Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spring Fever. As always, it is me, XFL Jim.
Ooh, oh yes!
And I'm joined by the man himself. It is Eric, a.k.a. Uncle Rico.
You want it? I'm gonna give it to you right now.
What's up,
Never
my
gets
man?
old. Never
What if I just do the suave, relaxing radio voice for everyone listening? You can listen to the XFL Jim dulcet tone hour here on WKFM, The Garage.
That was pretty good, dude.
I've been practicing, Eric. I have been practicing.
Pretty good.
Also, we have to shout out our boys here. Our boys, Royal Retros. Promo code Spring Fever. All one word, all caps. 10% off at Royal Retros. The best place to get your merch. From the XFL in 2001 to the CFL, UFL, USFL, everything right now. They have it all over on Royal Retros. That's an XFL song, Eric. You wouldn't get it.
Well, dude, do I have a window open? What the fuck is going on? Looking around.
Always be shouting out Royal Retros. Great spot. Great spot. Eric, question for you to open up the show. How much CFL did you watch over the weekend?
Dude, it was right during the Breeders' Cup. We were knee deep at some OTB where we had,
I think you popped into the stream for a second.
I came in and said hi a little bit, off my phone, and then we're grinding out some Breeders' Cup races.
How'd you do with the Breeders' Cup? We'll go on a little tangent. How'd you do with the Breeders' Cup? Did you enjoy yourself at the OTB?
I enjoyed myself at the OTB. I got yelled at by a bartender because you're not supposed to leave your table to place a drink order. And it happened to be and then she was just a bitch to me the rest of the time when she was our waitress.
Checks out.
But we made enough money. We went to celebrate. We went to Foco de Chao, a little Brazilian.
Never been.
Afterwards. And then I had a meat hangover for 3 days.
That's me whenever I go to Mongolian Grill. I get because I always get minimum 4 plates, and I just fuck it up. Do you like a little skeeviness to your OTB? Like a little dirt, like a little dirty floor, like the one I have in Grand Island, Nebraska. Here, it's the floors sometimes are a little sticky.
This is like a restaurant,
your OTB is.
Yeah, the OTB down there was. It's a little bit of a restaurant.
We have they have a sports bar at the racetrack. Well, I guess it's just a racetrack.
Okay.
Where I'm at. But obviously they only race during the late spring. But you can the floor is a little bit sticky. You can go in there. It's like a sports bar, but the carpet's old. They have wood paneling. It's a good spot. It's a good vibe spot.
Dude, all I'm gonna say is this: how much I hate watching sports with people, and there was way too many people there that do stuff that was just irritating the shit out of me. Clapping.
Well, dude, horse racing, you get the people clapping and smashing and doing everything.
It was fucking brutal, man.
So Uncle Rico, again to confirm, not a fan of the sports book.
Not a fan of the sports book.
Don't like the vibe. I love the vibes of a sports book.
Really?
Love it. The screens, getting to hear everyone else's action and see people get devastated. One time we were watching and I put a couple $100 down. I saw a guy lose his paycheck and I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
He started crying.
Yeah. Did you just go to him and say, "Tough break, kid"?
Oh, I should have. I should have been walk over to him. Man, you win some, you lose some, huh?
And sometimes when you win, you lose.
There's a guy I follow on TikTok. I can't draw his name out of the top of my head, but he's a degenerate gambler, and he posts videos. It's the only thing that would make me want to stop gambling is if I watched enough of his videos. He'll start it off be okay, I have to take the bus from my apartment to the bank to the ATM to overdraw my account, and we're gonna go to the casino and see if we can win some money back so I can pay my bills.
You're laughing.
I'm like, damn. He worked at McDonald's for a week and said, "Nah, not for me."
Dude, you gotta let me know who this guy is, man.
I'll see. I have a couple of videos. I'll see if I can send you some. It's like, oh my god. It's like if you want anti-gambling ads, that's the guy you go for.
That's the guy right there.
But when he wins, he feels so good because he'll just go play like the electronic roulette, and that's it, and then leave.
Electronic roulette. That's it.
Yeah, he'll do that. I've seen him do the electronic craps machine. I've seen him do a couple other tables, but it's usually electronic roulette. Like the automatic one, no like actual table dealer. It's just you fill it out on the computer screen and then the ball drops. It's a great time.
Sounds awful.
It's a great time, Eric. What also was a great time
was that
were the conference semifinals in the CFL on Saturday. We had the Toronto Argonauts beating the Ottawa Redblacks 58-38.
Wasn't it as close at half?
It was really close. It was close at half. Argos obviously pulled away late. They put it on in the second half. Ottawa just could not keep up. My big takeaway, and you see it, I've heard you talk about it with like when you're texting with college and whatnot. Settling for field goals, like they're
oh my
like,
god, dude! Don't get me started on it. Like,
well, no, like they're in the red zone. They're on like the 10-yard line or like a 15-yard line, and you're getting field goals instead of touchdowns, and it just hurts.
That's the game right there, man.
Because they got to the red zone like 3 times in the first half early on. Field goal, field goal, field goal. What they sprinkled a touchdown here and there. But like every time Toronto had it, they were scoring touchdowns consistently. And then the big plays were just killing them. Chad Kelly, really good game from him. Drew Brown, also really good game from him. Also, and I know you weren't watching, but Eric, you would have been flipping your shit if you were. Because like with maybe like less than a minute to go at half in the first half. Ottawa decides to squib kick it.
Okay.
Toronto gets it. Drives down the field for a field goal. Like instantly.
Okay.
I don't understand why. Why do you like they kicked it? It wasn't. I don't understand the thought process there.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand the thought process either, my friend. I wish I had something to tell you here, but I don't.
I don't understand like why. Like it was just a kick. The second line of like kick returners from Toronto get the ball, go down pretty quick, and then they drive. It's like 2 plays and they're in field goal range.
Mm-hmm.
It made zero sense to me. What I could take away going forward in the future, obviously your Ottawa Redblacks ticket is now null and void. Burn that shit. Rest in peace.
RPI.
But I do think Ottawa has a quarterback. I think Drew Brown is a quarterback that can take this team places.
Okay.
He has shown enough to me. Like the other issue with Ottawa is they had like they had no run game whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not going to do it for you. I think Drew Brown's going to be a good quarterback. I'm excited to see who Ottawa keeps. And then I was looking. When I was watching the game, when I was doing the live stream, I was going through like the skill players on Ottawa. Besides running back, if they can retain a lot of these like skilled position players, this will be a powerful offense.
They got some juice for next year.
They have some dudes on this team,
Got some juice.
And if Drew Brown stays healthy, they keep like the chemistry going. This team is. I'm gonna be right back on them next year. Right back.
Okay, respect.
And Toronto, they continue their streak of being like one of the, I'd say, 2 hottest teams in the league right now. Like they're just red hot. They're feeling good.
That score surprised me, especially when I saw the halftime score.
Dude, they just like put it on in the second half. They could not be stopped.
Yeah, they just turned it up another level.
And then the next game, BC Lions fell to the Saskatchewan Roughriders. The Roughriders won it 28-19. I just like Saskatchewan again. They've just been like feeling it these last 3 or 4 weeks.
Did Jake Anderson get any run?
I think he got a couple short yardage plays. He's their short yardage guy.
Okay.
So he'll get in for like the 3rd and 1s, the 2nd and shorts. They'll have him rush the ball.
Okay.
But it was a Trevor Harris show. He looked really good. Vernon Adams, he just didn't look comfortable. And I get it. He really has only been back for 3 weeks since that injury. Saskatchewan was doing a lot. They were doing a lot to confuse him. It was working, and he just didn't look comfortable at all. Also, the Lions doinked it on field goals twice. You lose by 9. You'd like to maybe think you could have gotten a little bit closer.
I mean, dude, that's just brutal, dude.
I also don't think, like with the Lions in particular, for the last half, since getting Nathan Rourke, basically, this team's been in utter chaos. So you have that whole thing looming. I don't know if they were really fully in it at the end of the season, you know?
Yeah.
Like mentally.
Hey, dude, you know we're streaming on Instagram right now?
Yeah.
We have an Instagram question.
What's the question? Only you can see those, Eric.
Yo, what's up? What should I bet on the CFL this weekend? The Blue Bombers?
Well, let me tell you right now, because we have the game lines right here, baby. If we want to just go to the late game, we could start with that one. 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. Saskatchewan Roughriders head up to Winnipeg to face off against the Blue Bombers. Another Banjo Bowl. Bombers are 3.5-point home favorites here. Over under 47.5 plus 170 on the money line.
What's the line? I'm sorry.
3.5. 3.5 home favorite for the Bombers. This is a tough one because, like, the Bombers are the monkey on the back of the Rough Riders, dude. As hot as the Rough Riders look, still in the back of my mind, I just know recent history, and I can't shake that the Bombers are just going to beat them.
Yeah, I play the Bombers here.
3.5's tough. What I would do...
I would play the Bombers here.
What I would do... Oh, you know what I would do?
Lay it on me, big guy.
Oh, let me see if I can get it right here. Anytime score. Let's go. Excuse me.
Jeez.
I know, dude. The spicy noodles coming back up.
A little class there, Jimbo.
Let's do a fun prop, huh?
So when did this run of theirs start?
For the Riders?
For the Bombers. Like what year? Like 2019?
I'd say like 18. CFL Grey Cup Champions history. Let me get a little Wikipedia here. So we have 19. So 2019, 2020 got canceled, but they were on path to make it there too. So they win in 2019, they win in 2021, and they barely lose in 2023, and they barely lose in 2022, and then they barely lose in 2023. So they've been to the last 4, and they've won 2 of them. But before that, it was like anybody's game. Like Calgary, Ottawa played, and then Calgary, Toronto, Ottawa, Calgary. Edmonton was in there with Ottawa. It was like anybody's game in a year. It just feels like Winnipeg has been consistent. The defense has just been out of this world. My bet would be, I want to say under, but I don't know if I love it. What I do like is if you can find a way to do it, get like Saskatchewan Roughriders +3 first half, Winnipeg -3.5 full game.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I wouldn't mind that.
I think they're the hottest team in the second half of the season. Or are they 5-1 their last 6?
It's both these teams coming in hot. Both teams coming in hot. If you take a look back at the schedule, let's take a quick look.
This is something right here. I'm looking at the stats. From what the stats are telling me, the Riders like to run the ball. Bombers are allowing 5.3 per rush.
Yeah, they're really good.
So there's that. That's just kind of.
Yeah, but they shut down the run against BC. And both these teams like to run the ball. I'm
saying the Bombers allow over 5 per rush.
Okay.
So
what you're saying is I have it right here then. I have the stat then. Gillette over 60.5 rushing yards.
Boom.
That's
our bet.
Gillette over 60.5 rushing yards. Also, if I could find a Zach Coloros interception prop, I would bet him to throw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's been a turnover machine, dude.
And friggin' Saskatchewan has been like a turnover generating machine somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it. It's only plus 105. I'm still going to do it. Shea Patterson, anytime touchdown. Keep that money train going. Dude, these short yardage backs get touchdowns like nothing. You want to do a fun bet, Eric? You want to do Saskatchewan Roughriders anytime touchdown for plus 500?
Sure.
Okay, we'll get on that too. The earlier game, Toronto versus Montreal. The Alouettes are 2-point home favorites here, over under a 52, plus 110 on the money line for the Argos.
That's a lot of points, man.
It's going to be a lot of points.
A lot of effing points, dude.
I mean, Toronto has been hitting that over consistently these past few weeks.
A lot of fucking points, man.
58 points. So the last game obviously goes over 90. Before that, 61. Before that, 69. Before that was a low score, but that was Winnipeg. Toronto's been hitting these numbers. Their last meetup in week 17, September 28th, it was a 68-point game.
Who's Montreal's top back?
Their top, what do you mean, running back?
No, Toronto's top.
Toronto's top running back?
Yeah.
It's got to be, oh, God. Why do I blank on the name so late in the season?
They're allowing 5.7 yards per rush.
Montreal is?
No. Yeah, Montreal is. Excuse me. Sorry.
So they played Addison a lot at running back. He's pretty good. No, sorry, that's Toronto. It's Kadeem Carey. I'm stupid. It's Kadeem Carey. He's the guy.
All right. Play his rushing yard over. Boom. Going with running backs, rushing yards over.
In both games.
That's what we're doing, Jimbo.
I like it. Also, I might do Kadeem Carey anytime touchdown. Let's see what that pays. That's minus 110. Never mind. I could do... Ooh, here's what I'm going to do in that one. Chad Kelly, first touchdown, plus 800. I'm going to do it. He's going to run it in. He's minus 115 anytime touchdown. That's kind of crazy. Who is that? Chad Kelly.
Really?
I'm going to go crazy. Go Chad Kelly plus 800 first touchdown. And then you said you wanted Kadeem Carey over 73.5 rushing yards at minus 110.
I commented in the Instagram chat, Montreal money line, just to make you feel good.
The minus 130?
Montreal's minus 130?
Yeah, Montreal's minus 2.
Oh, okay. I heard you wrong. My bad.
Yeah, Montreal's minus 2, so it's Toronto. It's Montreal minus 2 and Winnipeg minus 3.5.
I would just take the rushing yards over of both guys, to be honest.
I would take the rushing yards over on every. Honestly, I would take maybe even Brady Oliveira for the Winnipeg rush over. The only one I wouldn't take is Walter Fletcher for Montreal.
Walt Fletch.
You want my mega whale play, Eric? You got to parlay Montreal and Winnipeg. It's a plus 163 money line parlay between the two favorites. I like this one a bit. You see, you want to parlay them because then you get a number with a plus sign, and pluses are always better than minuses. That's Jim's cap corner of the week.
That's how Jimmy does it right there.
Can we do a 2-team teaser?
What, you gonna tease both of them up, then tease a total down?
Tease both teams back over 0 so that Montreal and Winnipeg are underdogs, and then tease the total down in the first one and up in the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gross. That'd be gross. I would never do that.
Let's do it.
Let's see what it would be. So if I do Montreal, Winnipeg under 0, and then I do the Bombers under and the Argos Montreal over. Let me see if it lets me. It does not let me tease it on DraftKings. It's gross. That's lame. Speaking of which, Eric, do you want to make a freaking fantasy lineup? Are you ready for the last real one we could do?
Oh God!
Put your thinking cap on, Uncle Rico. Get it on. Again, just to confirm, everyone besides Walter Fletcher, we on there rushing over.
We're just taking rushing overs. Got it.
Okay, we got to pick something, Eric. I'm gonna be on Toronto money line and Winnipeg -3.5.
I'll be on Winnipeg and Toronto +2.
Thank you. We had to pick something, and we don't lean, folks. We're anti-lean.
We're anti-lean,
dude. We are very much anti-lean.
Okay, Jimmy.
Okay, Eric, let me get the screen share going too. There's 4 teams playing this week, baby.
All right, so we want the Toronto running back.
Oh, yes. We want the Toronto running back. Give me Kadeem Carey. He's a little pricey at $9,500, but not bad.
You can pick the quarterback.
Oh, God. You know what? Chad Kelly's been on a murderous redemption tour. Do I go with my boy? Cody Fajardo is my favorite guy in the league.
Do it then, man.
Let's go Fajardo. Redemption. He owns Toronto. Let's do it. Okay. We need a receiver. We need a few receivers.
We need a few. Give me a Montreal receiver.
Give you a Montreal receiver for the stack. We're going to go with my boy, Charleston Rambo.
Give me a Blue Bombers receiver.
We're going to go, of course, with the Dembski. You know what? Cheap it out. Let's go Kenny Lawler. Step up when the moment's big. Trust Kenny. The Alouettes are the cheapest defense. You want to just go Alouettes?
Might as well. So what position do we need?
Just 2 flexes.
So we need 2 flexes.
Honestly, can I just also say something? I can retract what we said earlier. I will also bet. I'm just going to bet every running back's over. I'll bet Walter Fletcher's over as well. I'm just.
So who is the other running back over that we're going to bet?
What?
Who is the first running back over we're going to bet?
We said Carey. We said Kadeem Carey, who we already have.
Let's put. And who is the other guy?
We said Kadeem Carey. We said Brady Oliveira.
Let's put Oliveira in there.
No, sorry, it wasn't Oliveira. It was It was. Why do I get him mixed up all the time? It was AJ Alouette.
Let's put him in there then.
Put AJ in. But I will also look back and see what a parlay of every running back over would be. One more player, Eric. We have someone from every team except for a Toronto receiver.
All right.
Want to get Polk in there?
Sounds good to me.
Let's get Polk in there. Boom. It's done. It's done. Now let me look back and see what a parlay of every running back over would be. I have to, Eric. This is for the people. The people need this.
The people.
And Eric, are you going to be watching?
Oh my, Jim, I don't even know when the games are, buddy.
They're on Saturday, baby. Actually, Eric, what you can do is check. So the games are on Saturday at 2 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. our time. You want to see what other games are going on at the time?
LSU, Alabama. What time? I'm sorry.
2:30 and 5. Just before you do that. Oh, I can't. Oh, DraftKings is maybe one of the worst sports books. I cannot parlay every running back over.
Georgia and Ole Miss.
Disgusting, by the way.
Clemson and Vatech.
That game stinks.
Iowa State, Kansas.
That game's also probably
Colorado, Texas Tech.
That game could be fun.
Oklahoma State, TCU, Alabama, LSU, Florida State, Notre Dame.
Oh. Also, just go. I think Oklahoma State, TCU is like an underrated, really shitty game. That game's awful.
No, dude, I think it's gonna be fun.
That game's awful.
DraftKings won't let you do it.
No, they won't let me parlay all 4 of them, and the offshores right now don't have the props up yet.
No,
so.
let me go to the FanDuel.
Let's see what Eric has in an actual state that lets you bet sports.
God, fucking dude, Jim, maybe you should run for leadership in Nebraska.
It's because I have to go to I mean, I could go sports bet, but I have to go to a casino and do it in person. I can't do it from like my phone.
So we want Fletcher and Carey.
We want Kadeem Carey over, Walter Fletcher over, AJ Ouellette over, and Brady Oliveira over.
Okay.
I think they're going to be super exciting. I think they're going to be very close games. Big redemption potential chance right now for Toronto and Chad Kelly in particular.
All right, so then Oliveira, right?
Yep.
And Ouellette?
Yep.
We can do a same game plus 1253.
I'll take it. Give it to me.
Or if we really want to get it, you want to bet each of them to have, 100 yards?
Ooh. That's tough. What would that do? Might sprinkle a little bit of cheese on that.
So if we do every running back has 100 yards.
That'd be crazy. There's no way.
That would pay.
There's no shot.
Walter Fletcher is plus 700 to have 1,000.
Have 100?
Yeah. Yeah. Putting $10 on it would get back 6,900.
Yes, yeah. Put a little bit of cheddar on that. Put a little bit of cheddar on that one. Treat it like a little scratch off. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
God, can you imagine if it gets down? If it's a second game, you're texting me, dude. We need 3 more yards, man.
Imagine he gets a tackle for loss.
Oh, God.
Oh.
We're over. We start celebrating.
If you're looking at both these games from a narrative perspective, Chad Gelly is on a redemption tour. Remember when he played Montreal last year in the playoffs? Threw 3 interceptions in the first half.
Yep.
Was absolutely brutal. Montreal, obviously they want to repeat. They're on a weird thing right now where they look for most of the season looked like the best team and now look a little shaky.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's going to be super exciting. And then obviously can finally the Rough Riders upend and get the monkey off their back that is the Blue Bombers, because the friggin' Rough Riders, Eric, if I take a quick look, they obviously haven't won a Grey Cup since the 60s. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Let me take a look back at the last time they made it.
Jesus Christ. How is that even possible?
So if I look back for the Rough Riders, so the last time they even made... Sorry, never mind. They won one in 2013. I'm stupid. 2013 was their last one. It's the only one they've made. So if I look back, they also won in 2000. What is this? Is this true? Like,
what are you looking at, man?
The score. Apparently, people said they haven't won a.
What are you looking at, bro?
Okay, never mind. They've won 2. So they've won 4 total. They won in 66, 89, 2007, 2013. Who said that? I don't know why people on Facebook act like they haven't won anything in a while. It's cool. When they play, they win. Because those are the only 2 recently that they've even been
When
in.
they play, they win.
So if they make the Grey Cup, I'm betting them. So you want to take a look at the futures real quick, Eric?
Let's do it, big dog.
So the last set of futures, because this is really the only 4 teams left. Rough Riders are 500, plus 500.
Who is?
The Rough Riders.
Nothing. Nope.
Argos are plus 300.
Yeah.
There's value. There is value there. Alouettes plus 200. The Bombers are plus 170.
Jesus, dude.
Value on the Argos.
Yeah.
Let's make some money chiming in. Eric, what the fuck's up with the Hornets?
Yeah, they should have covered.
Brutal.
Should have covered.
And last bit of the show, Eric, we close the page on Canada for this week. We look towards Japan. Last week of the regular season in the X League Super. The 2024 X1 Super Autumn League Round 6. I want your straight up picks, Eric. Sekisu versus Fujifilm. Give it to me!
Jesus Christ, dude. Hold on. Let me get.
I need your instant reactions!
All right.
Don't think, just pick!
Who are they?
Sekisu versus Fujifilm.
Seki.
Get the picks going, Eric. Come on! Let's go! Did you say Sekisu?
Yeah.
Okay, IBM Fujitsu.
IBM.
Oh, with the upset. Eric with the upset there. Elecom Kobe Phoenix versus Obix Seagulls.
Seagulls.
Oh, I like it. All Mitsubishi Lions versus Oriental Bio. Come on, let's go! Which one did you say, Mitsubishi?
Yeah.
You would, because you drive those pussy-ass cars. Nojima Panasonic. I love it. And Tokyo Gas versus the Fukuoka Suns.
Give me the gas.
Gas all the way. All gas, no brakes.
Good
picking, Eric. Good picks. Let's give a round of applause to Uncle Rico for the picks. He did a good job.
On the spot, dude.
You did a good job. Good job, Eric. How much X League will you be watching this week? So we have...
Same as I watched all year, 0.
We have Friday night. So we have 2 games for us Friday night, 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Both happening simultaneously.
Okay, a little scheduling flaw.
I was going to say, I don't know why a league as small as the X League does simultaneous games.
Little scheduling flaw.
They have the same thing. So Saturday they have a game at 2 at noon, 1 at 10:30, and 1 at 1.
Interesting.
I don't know why you can't split them up when you only have 6 games a week. A little bit of a scheduling flaw there, huh? A little bit of a scheduling flaw. I'm interested. Interested to see how they do it. 10 p.m. Friday for us, Eric. You're not going to be there for that one? You're not going to be there for 10 p.m. Friday?
No, I'll be nestled up. Nestled up, my friend.
All right, folks. It's time for us to nestle up and head home. This has been a very fun episode of Spring Fever. Make sure you go to Royal Retros and use our promo code Spring Fever, all one word, all caps, at checkout for 10% off. Go follow that man at eTop21 Sports everywhere you can find him. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and his website.
Yeah.
And follow me at XFL Jim everywhere I can be found, like TikTok, Twitch. I'm all over. Got my hashtag Garage Certified videos coming out. It's going to be a fun one this weekend. I got a good one planned for College Bowl. It's going to be fun. And tune in. Maybe there's no CFL stream for Friday. I'm streaming the game Saturday, but I might do an X League stream Friday. So stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a fun time. It's a fun time in the garage. Fun time. Embrace this moment because before you know it, the CFL is done. It's been a long season, and now it's done.
And then there'll be a week off, and then the season starts again.
Well, actually, we kind of get like a month off, and then the UFL starts like coming back to life after like a couple months. But for now, we say goodbye. We'll see you next time for another episode of Spring Fever. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate it, and we will see you again.